This time I got another deck out. This is the Zur Enchanter deck, which is quite strong. Another Izzet deck. This is Eris, Roar of the Storm. Kind of a mana reduction type creature that creates dragons. Izzet's pretty good at that. I just built a paper deck for Nin the Pain Artist, and it's got a bunch of dragon type spells in it. I've played a lot of Nin over the years, and this is a card that I was just interested in, and I just wanted to kind of showcase its potential. It costs a lot, however, and yeah, it's spell reduction, but yeah. I got a hand that I just can't keep. It's borderline just due to the brainstorm, the Sensei's Divining Top, but chances are I'm going to be in a lot of trouble if I keep a hand like this. So I'm going to ditch that. And this one has land, but of course, Force of Will, you got to pitch. Fateful Absence, I think it's just too good, especially with scrub land. So I'm pretty sure that, yeah, Force of Will is going to go. Play a tap land. And I think I'm just going to start off with a fetch and say go. Tails End's pretty good here if they get a fetch of their own. I'd be kind of dead in the water, but next turn would be nice. I'm going to put some stuff into the graveyard. This is in your graveyard, so that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get the cost down to cast that and start making dragons. Interesting. Pretty sure I just go fetch with Fiend's Tower. It's probably the best play here. Tap, done. Do it. Got a Dark Ritual, and nothing I want to do with that, especially with Tails End out there. Sinkhole, however, getting them off of blue just kind of makes their hill that much steeper, in my opinion. Soul Ring. Can't do anything about it right now. Play that land. I don't even know what land it was. It jumps ahead. It's too itchy. But I Dark Writ, so looking at the mana, yeah, Zur is going to come down. I think this is my window for Zur. Yeah. Nice that it's a flyer, but no protection. I have no answer. I do, however, have a few answers to a few different problems. Attack. Don't even hesitate. I'm going to go get Necropotence, put that in play, and I don't want to over Necro here. I just want to refill my hand at this point. Swords, Fracture. I like the Fracture right there. Untapped mana. That's what I like about Zur. Just refill, and this is a deck that you could just sit on counter magic, and my only downfall is you do need to maybe put one or two good enchant spells that can buff him a little bit because of the game stalls, or if they're able to answer a combo. What else are you going to do? Swing in 21 times? Like, that's my only issue with the deck. Now, upkeep, I did this. They tap it. They're not going to use it, obviously. And they're stuck there. I get a blue tap land. Flooded Strand. I'll get that Underground Sea. Swing in again. This time I just want card advantage. If I'm going to be locked under my own Necro, I don't want to dark tutelage at this point. I just want to take one for whatever card that I'm drawing. Keep my life total up and my options open with Zur, but Imperial Seal will allow me to get the Thassa's Oracle. Get that out of the way at least, and I can protect it in my hand. He's got 2 blue now, but he's going to play catch up. This, it's another reduction. Copies stuff. I didn't want that. I wanted no part of that. I was happy to use a counter spell on that. Draw my land off the Phyrexian Arena. Been having trouble with the draws lately for MTG. Oh, I don't know what's going on, but some of the draws, like my initial draws and then just anything that I draw into, it's never like a healthy thing. It's crazy. And I balance my decks pretty well. Attack again. This time I gotta get Dark Tutelage because the other card would just allow him to tutor. Mox Opal, get rid of that. Another Mana Leak type card. There's Guardianships out there. I'll just Tails End this. What was that? Just, what is that, like almost like expressive iteration? No, it's just a izzet type loot spell. Silence Sensei's off of Necrolock. That's why you put these cards in. It's very useful. Sensei. Beautiful card. Activate Sensei. Demonic Consultation right on top. Preordained, you got Strict Serenade, but no need to really do anything except for cast Silence, right? Nope, draw. Silence. If he's going to counter anything, he's going to counter that. That's a game. This is not actually a very good game at all. It does showcase the power of Zur with 3 mana enchantments. The fact that you can get Necro, kind of sneak ahead a little bit, because honestly there's been so many games where I will Necro out looking for the combo and I just lose. Or I had one recently where I went down and had to win at 1 and the opponent was very upset. But the fact that with Phyrexian Arena and Dark Tutelage, I can take the damage from Dark Tutelage and then just take 1 from Arena, draw 2 a turn while I'm locked under Necro. I like that. I think Zur in 2026 still has some great value.